Travis Scott's discography is a sonic odyssey, one that charts the evolution of an artist who's continually redefined the boundaries of modern hip-hop. From his early experimental efforts to stadium-shaking anthems, Scott's music blends moody atmospheres, psychedelic production, and melodic trap in ways that have influenced an entire generation. Across mixtapes, studio albums, and collaborative projects, Travis has developed not only a sound, but an immersive experience, one rooted in escapism, emotional detachment, chaos, and aesthetic precision. This review dives deep into his full body of work, tracing the highs, missteps, innovations, and defining moments that shaped Travis Scott into one of the most polarizing and visionary figures in contemporary rap. Pharaoh marks Travis Scott's formal introduction to the music world as a solo artist and creative visionary. This debut mixtape is dark, experimental, and often psychedelic journey into the mind of a young artist trying to craft a lane that blends rap, alternative production, and atmospheric storytelling. Across 13 tracks, Travis explores themes of fame, inner turmoil, ambition, partying, and escapism, all through a heavy use of autotune, unorthodox vocal effects, and futuristic beats. At its core, Pharaoh is a mood-driven project. The production leans heavily into murky, ambient territory, often using reverb-drenched synths, distorted drums, eerie samples, and manipulated vocal layers. This creates a haunting and immersive soundscape that will go on to define Travis's future music. There's a strong sense of cinematic ambition here, even when the execution occasionally falls short. The project shines on tracks like Uptown, Hell of a Night, and Bad Mood Shit on You, where Travis's creativity, vocal range, and emotional tone align with eerie cinematic production. He plays with vocal effects and layered sounds to craft immersive soundscapes, often evoking a gloomy, psychedelic vibe. It's a new world order. However, not every experiment lands. Songs like Block of the Flame, Dance on the Moon, and MIA feel out of place, repetitive, or underdeveloped, occasionally weighed down by awkward flows or tonal inconsistencies. Some features like Wale and Meek Mill don't add much, while others like A$AP Ferg and T.I. elevate their tracks. Despite its flaws, Pharaoh is a bold and important debut. It captures a raw, creative hunger and introduces the many sonic elements that Travis will refine on Days Before Rodeo and Rodeo. It's an ambitious, moody blueprint from an artist just beginning to shape his world. Days Before Rodeo is Travis Scott's 2014 prelude to Rodeo, and it marks a major step forward in both sonic ambition and overall cohesion. The mixtape dives deep into themes of excess, youth, emotional detachment, and street life, wrapped in cloudy, atmospheric production and Travis's signature blend of autotune vocals, moody aesthetics, and trap energy. The project shines brightest when Travis leans into his experimental side with immersive production and dynamic vocal layering. Tracks like Mamacita and Drugs You Should Try It are standout moments where the vibe, vocal style, and production all align perfectly. Mamacita, featuring Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug, blends singing and rapping over one of the most catchiest beats on the tape. Mamacita, Sita, Sita. Drugs You Should Try It uses gloomy, chilled out production to highlight Travis's introspective and emotionally detached delivery. Other strong tracks include Quintana Part 2 and Gray, where Travis's storytelling and vocal experimentation shine. T.I. delivers a standout verse on Quintana, while Gray shows a more reflective side of Travis as he reminisces on his childhood.
Might be the last time I trip. I know I said the shit last time, but damn, I never had a trip like this.
Some tracks, however, are more polarizing or inconsistent. Songs like Sloppy Toppy, Zombies, and Back suffer from either annoying vocal deliveries, production that wears thin with repeated listens, or a general lack of cohesion. Features like Young Thug and Migos are hit or miss, with Thug's high-pitched delivery on Skyfall and some Migos members on Sloppy Toppy coming across as grating.
Got bitches on bitches, they run the lobby, they know that I got it. I got too much money, son.
Tracks like Don't Play and Basement Freestyle show flashes of promise, but are held back by awkward hooks or uneven execution. Meanwhile, Backyard and The Prayer serve as solid entries that help establish the mixtape moody and introspective tone. Overall, Days Before Rodeo is a vital transitional project in Travis Scott's discography. It builds on the experimental foundation of Pharaoh, but offers more refined production, deeper thematic exploration, and stronger vocal performances. While not flawless, it captures Travis at a crucial creative point, right before stardom, and successfully sets the stage for the more polished Rodeo.
Popping pills is all we know. In the hills is all we know.
Rodeo, Travis Scott's debut studio album, is a dark, immersive, and highly ambitious project that blends psychedelic trap production with themes of fame, indulgence, rebellion, and emotional detachment. Across 16 tracks, Travis uses moody instrumentals, heavy auto-tune, and a wide range of vocal techniques to push the boundaries of modern rap and establish himself as a true innovator. The album begins with Pornography, where Travis sets the tone with the cinematic opener, narrated by T.I., declaring his intent to disrupt the music industry on his own terms.
All these flashing lights blinding me, give you some of me.
This ambition continues into standout tracks like Oh My This Side and 90210, both of which showcase dynamic beat switches and layered storytelling, contrasting the highs of success with the struggles of upbringing. Tracks like Maria I'm Drunk and Nightcrawler further develop the album's atmosphere with ghostly production and strong features from Justin Bieber, Young Thug, Chief Keef, and Sway Lee, capturing the chaotic beauty of nightlife and excess.
Call your friends, let's get drunk. Call your friends, let's get drunk. Call your friends, let's get drunk.
Travis demonstrates impressive versatility throughout. Songs like Apple Pie and OK Alright highlight his lyrical growth as he reflects on legacy, self-reliance, and overcoming obstacles while still experimenting with flows and cadence. Even on darker drug-fueled tracks like Pray for Love and Wasted, Travis manages to balance emotional weight with sonic innovation. However, not every moment hits the mark. Songs like 3500, Piss on Your Grave, and Flying High suffer from inconsistent performances or awkward features. Kanye West's aggressive delivery on Piss on Your Grave is jarring, while Flying High feels sonically disconnected from the rest of the album.
I be flying high, yeah, I be flying high, shouting, I be flying high, yeah.
Travis's occasional use of high-pitched auto-tune can be grating, particularly on Antidote, which despite its popularity, doesn't appeal to me personally. Still, Rodeo succeeds as a genre-blending statement piece. It's bold, atmospheric, and conceptually cohesive, with standout production, layered features, and a clear creative vision. Travis doesn't just deliver bangers, he builds a world. With Rodeo, he firmly establishes himself as more than just a rapper. He's a curator of sound, mood, and energy.
I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side.
Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight is Travis Scott's sophomore album, and it leans further into the hazy, melodic, and atmospheric trap sound he helped popularize. The album explores themes of fame, drug use, nightlife, and emotional numbness, delivered through a mix of auto-tune crooning, moody production, and hypnotic flows. While the project has several highlights, it's also one of Travis's most divisive albums in terms of consistency and feature execution. The album opens with The Ends, where Travis delivers a strong performance over layered, spacey production, but Andre 3000's eccentric verse didn't appeal to me sonically. Travis hits a stride on tracks like Way Back, Coordinate, SDB Interlude, and Goosebumps, where his vocal experimentation, production choices, and flow switching shine. Goosebumps in particular is a major highlight, with Kendrick Lamar's feature adding depth to the track that captures love, obsession, and the drug-like rush of lust and adrenaline.
I wanna press my line, yeah, I wanna press my... I wanna green like I wanna be like.
Travis continues to explore late-night escapism and drug-induced euphoria on songs like Through the Late Night with Kid Cudi and Beeves in the Trap featuring Nav. While the production is effective, the vocal performances can be hit or miss, especially depending on how one receives Kid Cudi's and Nav's unconventional styles. Some tracks like Sweet Sweet, Outside, and Pick Up the Phone suffer from vocal imbalance, awkward feature choices, with Young Thug and 21 Savage's contributions feeling grating to my ears. Others like Lose and Guidance feel underwhelming due to simplistic beats, or Travis stepping outside his strengths without fully landing the experiment.
Every time I get this drunk, I hope I wake up in another place.
Still, moments like First Take and Wonderful bring back the vibe with smoother R&B infused production and strong chemistry with Bryson Tiller and The Weeknd respectively. Overall, Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight is a moody, druggy late-night soundtrack that thrives on vibe and atmosphere more than lyrical depth. While not as groundbreaking as Rodeo, it finds Travis refining his melodic instincts and strengthening his sonic identity, even if the project feels uneven at times due to some clashing features and stylistic overreach. reach.
What's the bar? What's the bar? In the arm, in the blood.
This joint project showcases strong chemistry between Travis Scott and Quavo, built on spacey melodic production and playful vocal experimentation. Tracks like Modern Slavery, Eye to Eye, and Go stand out for their catchy instrumentals and compelling flows. The duo leans heavily into themes of wealth, status, and lifestyle, often flexing their success and camaraderie across tracks like Huncho Jack and Saint Laurent Mask.
Saint Laurent Mask, yeah.
While the album remains consistently sonically pleasing, it doesn't aim for much depth, and some tracks like Dubai Shit and Moon Rock fall flat due to lackluster energy and jarring vocal choices. Overall, the project thrives on vibe, chemistry, and sleek production, even if it sometimes sacrifices substance for style.
Made this here with all the ice on in the booth at the gate outside when they pull up.
ASTROWORLD is a psychedelic, genre-blending experience that showcases Travis Scott's signature use of autotune, atmospheric production, and southern hip-hop influences. The album is built around shifting moods, drug-fueled dream states, and Travis's journey through fame, temptation, and introspection. The project balances high-octane bangers with introspective moments, anchored by Travis's signature use of autotune, layered vocals, and atmospheric production. One of the most iconic tracks, Sicko Mode, features Drake and moves through 3 beat switches, creating a chaotic but masterfully executed anthem that's become a cultural milestone. Tracks like Stargazing and Stop Trying to Be God push creative boundaries, especially the latter, which features Kid Cudi, James Blake, and even Stevie Wonder on harmonica, combining gospel, trap, and introspection to stunning effect. Travis pays homage to his Houston roots throughout the album. Songs like R.I.P. Screw honor DJ Screw and the city's chopped and screwed legacy, while 5% Tint channels paranoia and the dark allure of success with deep southern bounce. Features from Gunna, Sway Lee, The Weeknd, Juice WRLD, Don Toliver, and others further enhance the project's diverse soundscape. Although this is the case, some collaborators aren't effective to me, such as Don Toliver on Can't Say and Nav on Yosemite, due to their unconventional delivery and vocal tone. Production throughout is lush, cinematic, and unpredictable, with assistance from top-tier producers like Mike Dean, Tay Keith, and Hit Boy. The beat switches, psychedelic effects, and atmospheric layering all serve to reinforce the dreamlike theme of the project. Even the more aggressive tracks like No Bystanders and Who What maintain this immersive quality, making ASTROWORLD a cohesive sonic experience rather than just a collection of songs. Travis ends the ride with Coffee Bean, one of the most personal and lyrically direct songs of his career, offering a rare glimpse into his inner conflicts and relationships. It's a stark contrast to the rest of the album and a fitting finale, grounding the experience after a trip through the clouds.
How would you feel if I had you? Trust me, you'll be mad too.
In total, ASTROWORLD is a genre-defying statement piece that captures the full range of Travis Scott's artistic vision. It's a dense, layered album that rewards repeated listens and remains one of the most defining records of the late 2010s hip-hop era.
Make it out west, slang it out west. Go metallic knife, I can shake it.
JACKBOYS is a short compilation project showcasing Travis Scott and his Cactus Jack label signees. The album blends dark atmospheric production with melodic and trap-heavy performances, though it delivers mixed results across its 7 tracks. The remix of Highest in the Room opens with a mesmerizing trance-like beat, but Travis's underwhelming performance and the less than stellar features from Rosalina and Lil Baby don't add much. Tracks like Gang Gang and Had Enough stand out thanks to Don Toliver's strong vocal presence, catchy melodies, and chemistry with Quavo and Offset. Gang Gang captures the crew's loyalty, while Had Enough reflects on ex-relationships with the smooth late-night vibe.
Get on down if you bad enough. You and all your friends hopped up that Billy truck.
Out West features a bouncy beat, but underwhelming vocals from both Travis Scott and Young Thug, while What to Do and Gaddy suffer from vocal choices and production that don't quite connect, whether it's high-pitched delivery from Travis and Don Toliver, or Pop Smoke's raspy drill performances that clashes with Travis's style. Overall, JACKBOYS presents a glimpse into the collective energy of Travis Scott's label, offering a few memorable moments, but lacking cohesion and standout performances across the board. Utopia marks another step in Travis Scott's artistic evolution, delivering a diverse and experimental project that blends his signature auto-tune vocals with the wide range of production styles from boom bap and trance-like beats to atmospheric ballads. The album features an impressive roster of collaborators including Drake, Beyonce, Kid Cudi, 21 Savage, The Weeknd, and many others, each adding unique flavor to the project. The album opens with Hyena, a strong intro that brings back the classic 90s boom bap sound, perfectly complementing Travis's smooth flow.
I beg your pardon, we done lit up every set and told the preacher I'm never finished, that's to say the least. Buy it, never lease it.
This sets a solid foundation for the journey ahead. The momentum continues with Thank God, which features a fantastic build-up and showcases Travis's skillful use of autotune, creating an immersive, almost spiritual atmosphere. One of the standout tracks, My Eyes, featuring Sampha and Bon Iver, is split into two distinct parts, a slow introspective first half and a more traditional rap-driven second half. The trance-like quality throughout the song highlights Travis's ability to blend emotion with experimentation.
1,000 on my feet, stacks spread it on my seat. 10,000 on my eye.
Meltdown featuring Drake is arguably one of the album's major highlights. The chemistry between Travis and Drake shines here, making the track a memorable collaboration. While many tracks succeed, a few feel less impactful. For instance, Modern Jam has a simple instrumental and showcases an old-school Kanye West-inspired flow from Travis, but the guest vocals from Tizo Touchdown don't quite land, and the track feels drawn out. Similarly, Fiend featuring Playboi Carti and Sheck West benefit from a catchy instrumental, but suffers from the less appealing guest vocal contributions. The album experiments with different sounds, but some of these ventures, like God's Country, Sirens, and K-pop featuring Bad Bunny and The Weeknd, come off as disjointed or difficult to connect with, leading towards a more atmospheric or boss battle music vibes that weren't appealing to me. Utopia Twins featuring Rob 49 and 21 Savage brings a powerful energy, with Rob 49's strong opening verse and 21 Savage's smooth delivery, making it another highlight that demonstrates Travis's knack for assembling great collaborations.
It's so hard to hide, I'm a dog, nigga, I make a mistake and short. Where I shoot my shot at all these hoes, I fuck my shoulder.
Meanwhile, Telekinesis brings a refreshing change of pace, with a soulful ballad vibe, highlighted by stellar contributions from Future and SZA. On the downside, Love feels off, carrying a heavy and somewhat awkward tone that detracts from the flow of the album. The closing track, Till Further Notice, featuring 21 Savage and James Blake, provides a satisfying conclusion with melodic autotune and thoughtful verses, rounding the album's electric soundscape.
You know the love was X-rated, that's how we made it. Drinking hell, balance the patience. Watch how you.
Overall, Utopia is an ambitious and multifaceted album that successfully pushes Travis Scott's boundaries. While some experimental moments don't land for me, the project is packed with standout performances, creative production, and strong collaborations that reinforces Travis' position as a leading innovator in modern hip-hop. JACKBOYS 2 is a creatively ambitious but uneven project from Travis Scott and his JACKBOYS collective. The album attempts to blend ghostly trap production with experimental vocal performances, but often falls short due to repetitive instrumentals and underwhelming deliveries. Standout moments include Kick Out, PBT, Shine, and Florida Flow, where Travis Scott finds a right balance of energy, vocal execution, and engaging production. Tracks like Shine with Glorilla and PBT with Thailand Vibes Cartel bring fresh energy and flavor that elevate the listening experience.
You made my heart beat too much work just to confirm it.
However, much of the project suffers from monotony. Songs like Champagne and Vacay, Dumbo, Velour, and ILMB showcase overly simplified lyrics, dull flows, and auto-tune heavy performances that lack variation. Don Toliver and Sofago's high-pitched vocals are frequent distractions across the project, and the overall sound becomes redundant by mid-album. Despite some bright spots, JACKBOYS 2 feels often weighed down by its own stylistic choices, with creativity and production not always matched by vocal execution or lyrical substance. It's an ambitious but inconsistent offering that will likely appeal to more die-hard fans than casual listeners. Travis Scott's discography is a testament to his relentless ambition and vision. Whether experimenting with abstract soundscapes on Pharaoh, redefining trap with Rodeo, or building immersive worlds on ASTROWORLD and Utopia, he consistently pushed the envelope even when the results are uneven. His ability to fuse genre, mood, and melody into a cohesive aesthetic has cemented him as more than just a rapper. He's a curator of experience. While not every project lands perfectly, each marks a distinct chapter in his evolution, showcasing an artist unafraid to take risks, challenge norms, and shape the culture in his image. Love him or not, Travis Scott's impact on hip-hop is undeniable, and his discography tells the story of an artist constantly chasing the edge of sound.